should not be there. No, sorry. No, sir-y, Bob. Alright. So, here's how it's gonna work. I have VLC Media Player here. I have some Mushoku Tensei on it. Hello, Bellamy. Today's stream is try not to get copyright struck. It's gonna be great. Great to desune. I've unfortunately become a reaction channel. You know, it's not the greatest thing in the world that I've stooped this low, but oh, my neck. But hopefully, I actually add something to it. I make it transformative content. That's what I make it. Let me show you my my setup real quick. Rite of passage. Here it is. There's here's what you're getting. See that little gray bit right below the dancing characters? That's much of the screen you're getting. That's much of your screen you're getting. Top left, you see that? That's the timer, so you can see where I'm at if you wanna watch Mushoku Tensei along with me. Yeah, I really don't want to just rebroadcast something. I know, copyright shield. You're also not getting any audio, which means that yeah, that's as much as it deserves. I'm going to put the starting screen BGM on. It's too loud. Tell me. I might make it a little quieter. That as oh okay. I see. I get what you're saying. What you're saying. But yeah, I haven't really tested the audio either, so that's hopefully it works out. We can hope. We can hope for a better future. I know, Bellamy, that you have watched it before. Everyone who hasn't, I'm sorry that you have to experience it through me. This is not a substitute for the real product. Go watch Mushoku Tensei on your own, and then maybe come back to this. Mayhaps, maybe. All is well, Wes. Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, that's what it is. You saw High Guardian Spice? That is a different band. That's a different brand of bad from this. We might also do High Guardian Spice. But what I'm really worried about is because I've tried to do reaction content before, but it's just like I can't come up with anything in the heat of the moment. It was the heat of the moment, telling me what your heart meant. Was the heat of the moment. Open your eyes. Bubble. I look from you and I could fall from grace. Banana na 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 on your face. Okay. I have VLC up. We're going. Just exaggerate for anything. Oh, I can't move my hands to the top of my head and go, guys, what just happened? Did Rudius really just do that? Oh my god. I think this is really the only anime I'm going to actually be reacting to. I don't want to be one of those people. Cause like, I don't know. Hello, Lupo. Why are you punishing yourself? Cause this is the only anime I have ever dropped. That is a scar on me as an anime watcher. I must complete it. I have my tea, my water. I pretty much turned down my fans to the low setting, so I'm gonna cook to death in here. So it's sure to make for an amazing experience. Really dropped some money at this point. Well, there have been some anime that have just been like, you know, oh, this is a cool anime, I'll watch it. And then I watch like 2 episodes of it, and then I get busy and just like never come into it again. But I mean, like, purposefully go, you know what, I don't want to see any more of this. I've never seen a show like that. Well, I've seen shows like that, but not anime like that. So, let us begin. Yeah, you guys can only see the subtitles. Take a shot every time there's a panty shot just mentioned. I'll take you on that, Bellamy. Ba-doo. You can hear this. It sounds like a copyright strike, sounds like a gift. They stay on your channel forever, so it's very scary. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, Pinocchio. 101%, let's go. Subtitles. Okay. Let's do this. Yo, nice, thank you for the follow. Okay, I hear sirens. That's very good. Oh, no. Why is the dub here? No. Track 1, please. Is this a universal bad anime? I wouldn't say so. There are a lot of people who like this. Alright. So this is where Rudius gets hit by a truck, of course. Mushoku Tensei is your #1 anime for an isekai. You see, Mr. Micah? There are people who really like this. So I remember this. Yeah, good animation, that's about it. Second is probably ReZero. So this is the part where Rudius redeems himself by pushing people out of the way. And here's the alternate world language. Sir, you're dying. I'm pretty sure the surgeons killed him on purpose, just because they didn't like him. Can you hear me? My name is One Thief. I don't know why. No. They look like they're in a summoning circle. Why do they all have their hands out like that? It's supposed to start season 2 of ReZero today, but Storm took out your friend's power. I remember a couple of days, I think it was yesterday, all of our power went out. Like the entire apartment block. My heart! Slippity dippity squawk quack quack. That's what their language sounds like. It is crazy to see this guy acting like this when he's a child. And then you find out what he does later. You have a cosplay of ReZero? Yeah, but ReZero is good. Oh, of course, and now we start with this. Yeah. Creep shot #1. Let's... Yeah. He's like, I just died, but let me ogle this lady. He's gonna grab your boobies. No, don't do it. This is disturbing. This person has their life all in It's not great. I wish I would be reincarnated. I think that would be really cool. You know, Paul and Zenith. Okay, I just want to say real quick. Imagine a couple named Paul and Zenith. Like, that's like being Dave and Calamity. Dave and Catalyst. What was I gonna say? Peter and Supernova. How do you get these names? Is this like the trend of naming your babies after anime characters? Aaron Yeager, All Might Smith. One is from America and one is from Europe. I don't think Mushoku Tensei is America and Europe. I do not think that. Naruto Broly de la Cruz. That's Mexicans for real, for real. Not gonna lie, Subaru has every right to be a villain in the main timeline, but he chose to do it. What do you mean every right to be a villain? What do you mean every right to be a villain? He's a naturally good person to take care of the people around him. What? He treats people well and is a good person, if not a little bit annoying. What do you mean? My Subaru Natsuki is not a villain, and never would he be. Making babies at their age. I remember there were if stories for ReZero. My god. You guys are reading this, right? You guys are reading the subtitles, you can see those? You were named after the two strongest men I know. Goku, Naruto. Oh my god. That's literally what they did in Harry Potter. That's literally what J.K. Rowling did in Harry Potter. The Cursed Child. Hello, Albus Severus Snape. That's what Harry Potter named one of his children. Yeah, well, the point of the story is that he's like a hikikomori NEET who has no social skills and is degenerate to the max. Like, in this context, he's not a well-developed person. So no judging yet. You can save your judging from when the story doesn't treat it that way. Is he going to talk in a full adult voice the entire time? Oh my god, this is a fantasy isekai power fantasy. But he doesn't get better, yeah. But we don't know that, Bellamy. Oh god. He's just crawling around. He's just yeah, Rudius. That's a fine name. Also, I think the first time I ever saw latrines like that was in Fear and Hunger. Which does not... I am fearful every time I see them. Oh, also, I want one of those like mantle place things where it's a shield with two swords, like, in it. I think that would be really cool to just hang on a wall. Nobody would see it except me because I don't bring people over, but you know, it's still pretty cool. He was gonna offer to watch it with me on call, but remember you don't like these anime. I have, I used to have one of those, like, little plastic shields hung up on a wall. It's somewhere in my childhood home. And it was the coolest thing ever. I do want a real sword, like... but I'm worried I would cut my foot off with it. Oh god, here comes... Bellamy, it's time to take a shot. Here's the first panty. Here's the first, panty sniffing shot in this anime. Fire fantasy is an important tool in writing something. Now I'm doing a shot of tea. Of chamomile tea. I mean, power fantasies don't have to be bad. Like, it's mostly just for the sake of, well, because it sells. Because a lot of people have really boring lives and they want to kind of like get an escape from it, you know? They're like, they can put themselves in the shoes of a protagonist. Like, oh, I can be Rimuru Tempest, I can eat people and such. Isn't chamomile a sleeping agent? Oh, it might be. Maybe that's why I fall asleep. Used to make a shield from aluminum foil to protect you from the government brainwashing thingy-mabobs. Alright. Is it the... I feel so bad for Lilia. I feel so bad for Lilia. Like... She's just like a maid, man. She's just like... She's just trying to get paid, you know? She's trying to work her way up the chain of command. He doesn't deserve this. Hey, son. That doesn't go on your head, yeah? Those are mine, yeah. Afflicted by some sort of curse, yes, I believe so too. He's lecherous. He is lecherous. He is just a child, he doesn't know any better. I feel like there are parents that are going to be saying this until the age of 40 for their children. Have you ever seen those court cases where, like, this, like, a 30-year-old commits vehicular like, just starts driving on the sidewalk hitting people, and then their parent comes into court and is like, "He's just a child." Ah! Micah, it is not nice to say that someone looks like a blank. That is an unfair generalization. Simon, don't bonk me, I'm right. Don't judge people by their appearances, judge people by their actions. But yeah, he kind of was. Yeah, he kind of is one, yeah. It's just... You see, he does know better. He smiles at her, gloating his victory over her. He's like Manny from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. You guys know Manny? I'm gonna show you Manny. Manny Heffley, the devil himself. My god. Like, don't get it wrong, you shouldn't judge by looks. Yeah, canonically. Not the Manny reference. He looks exactly like Manny. I swear to god. I know him, Brett. Here he is. Here's Manny Heffley. This is what Rudius is as a child. Evil incarnate. Pure, devastationary force of evil. The devil shivers when he sees Rudius walking by. I've always wondered. You wanna know? No spoilers. I feel like, I've always wondered, like, in these isekai stories, how it would turn out if it wasn't an isekai, and it was just straight fantasy. Like, I feel like a lot of stories would be better for it, but they probably wouldn't sell as well because, you know, it's the self-insertion power fantasy. It wouldn't work for stuff like Overlord, where, you know, the entire purpose of the story is exploring and going into a new world. Like Digimon, the entire... Well, the selling point of Isekai is exploring a whole new world, right? But there are a lot of other ways you can do that. Self-inserts are annoying sometimes. I don't mean self-inserts like, you know, Velma in the Mindy Kaling show, or the I Am Not Starfire character. I mean, like, how the protagonist sometimes is like a bit of a blank slate, so the reader or the viewer can project themselves onto it and imagine, like, oh, what if I was this amazing, powerful, wizard, monkey taming, acrobatic, a bean eater. Yeah, surviving without my electronics is swinging a sword. Look at them abs. I know subwaifers. Rudius is falling down. Let's hope he gets brain damage from it. Your Ophi is a self-insert and still flaws you don't have IRL. I move people who hit their heads. Yoshi, Yoshi. You like Mushoku because he's awesome? You hope that happens to me. You hope that happens to you on your reincarnation. You hope to be surrounded by 7-year-olds. Let's continue. Let's continue. Pat the head. I hope your uncle didn't... I hope your uncle wasn't like Paul. Ron, I hope your uncle wasn't like Paul. Oh, that's... I hope... It seems like this is a very lecherous world that Rudius has been born into. I hate when the subtitles go to the top. Offer strength to rise again. So she's casting divine spells on him. She's like a spellcaster? Or is that just like a common healing? Interesting. You see, this is really good animation. I like this. It also plays into the classic trope of a fighter marrying a spellcaster and producing an heir. And then each of them hopes that they'll be like the other. Similar personalities? I'm so sorry about that. Does anything interesting actually happen? We have not passed the first 6 minutes. Does anything interesting happen? We have not passed the first 6 minutes. You can see the timer. I put the timer on the screen. Come on. Imagine using a healing spell on a head bump, though. You're blind. Oh, if I get reincarnated, I better be born into a magic world. I don't want to die of influenza, like, on the Oregon Trail. Please. Please let me get magic. Ask an overprotective parent with their first kid. Yeah. And they pop out the third kid, and they're alright, you can go outside for the next 15 years. Better be back by, 11 p.m. Want to be born in a magic world? Open necromancer? I mean, I think I would have a couple of qualms over necromancing. Like, considering if I don't know how necromancy works in a world, like, it might corrupt the soul, it might be inherently evil magic, that when the timer's up, it might go attacking innocent people, like D&D rules. Or you could reincarnate as a rice cooker. A sentient rice cooker. I saw this. I saw like the trailer for the sentient vending machine. That sounds pretty cool. Your friend said he wants to be born in Goblin Slayer. It has magic, but it also has horrible goblins, and it looks like 100th of people in the world, maybe even 1,000th, get born and are able to use magic. What if he gets hurt? I mean, yeah, I would be saving my magic for, like, other stuff. Like, if something really bad happened, you don't want to have wasted all of your mana on just, like, healing a bump. It's a flying rabbit! If you guys got into an anime world, what would it be? Not Elden Ring. I think the Slime Tensei world would be the best possible one. Because Rimbo's just kind of a god, you know? Hello, Cavalier. Have you seen Mushoku Tensei before? I'm giving you the subtitles. I'm giving you a bit of the commentary. You have. What did you think about it? What was good, bad, somewhere in between? Lots of flaws, lots of goods. What do you think? You have no idea what it is. Alright, it's a Power Fantasy Isekai anime that is incredibly degenerate and very polarizing between people hating it and loving it. As you can see by the title of the screen, I am not the biggest fan of Mushoku Tensei, but as the only anime I've ever dropped, I am honor-bound to finish it. Also, I saw that Shando came back from her break with the bunny donkey ears. I'm very happy for that. And it is awesome that she's returned. Alright, Wes, go be productive. Go goob. I'm happy that she's doing well. Taking a break from mental health is always good. He's growing up quick. Shando's doing good. Shondonius, Dumbonius. A monkey. A Sam. Pet. Sean Pet. The backing music is really good too. I will say that. This has like an 8.3 on IMDb. And I was just like, really? Like, it's above Serial Experiments Lane, it's above Madoka Magic. Yeah, books in like the Middle Ages were very expensive because the Gutenberg print press had not been invented yet. Wait a minute, wait. Imagine being reincarnated into like a medieval world and then inventing the printing press. That would be so cool. Because I know the basics for how it works. I just have to like talk to some artisans. And maybe like... I'm getting ideas in my brain for a good isekai anime. Because, like, obviously I couldn't tell them how to make, like, cell phones and stuff, or, like, I couldn't do the things that Senku did in Dr. Stone. How'd you actually know you were reincarnated? A Sentence of a Bookworm? Did she actually do that in A Sentence of a Bookworm? Did she invent the printing press? Yeah, Dr. Stone. It's like humanity gets turned to stone. They're frozen for, like, thousands of years. Then when they get out of the stone, all of society is gone and they have to rebuild everything from scratch. Like, when I say from scratch, I mean from scratch. Yeah, Bellamy, I've been meaning to watch that for a while. That's the, cute little blue-haired girl, right? She does look very cute. Yeah, I have a lot of books. Nope, it shows them how to make paper more effectively. Has anime done it? It is. I love her. I'd be better off becoming a soldier or something. You go with swords. Probably the only skill you have is a excel in fighting. I mean, fighting is good, all well and good, but you should really go more into tactics. Like Harold Hardrada was good and all, but he was held off, right? Because he died in battle. William the Conqueror had much better tactical skills, and that is why the Normans, like, overcome their enemy forces, right? Because Hardrada was like a beast on the battlefield, you know, a berserker. But William had like, you know, heavy cavalry, like the tanks of the medieval era. He knew more attacks than just run at your target screaming. Excelling in combat and tactics, I think would be cool. She starts off slow with paper making and teaching more fancy embroidery and making shampoo and stuff to sell. You can improve her paper making process. You're saying my skills like in fighting? Tactics are a part of it? Yeah. Tactics are a part in fighting. Like, you have to be a split-second thinker to see your opponent doing this and doing that. It's kind of like chess in a way, because each move has pretty much already been named. It's like, oh, my opponent's using the intercontinental ballistic missile. Everything else you can do is mediocre at least. Listen. Batman isn't known for being the greatest at one thing. He's like the 10th greatest guy in every single thing. Being mediocre in a lot of things can make you a very useful person. This anime is boring. I'm watching Family Guy. Should I put Family Guy clips and Subway Surfers in the top? Learning to read in another world would be awful. That was the world's greatest detective. Debatable. That's what they say, but... If you're guide to a world that's full of dangerous monsters, you're screwed. My stamina is terrible. Well, what if you're born into a body with great stamina? Like, what if you're born into the body of an Olympic athlete? Wait, no, they wouldn't be an Olympic athlete. What if you were born to a family of runners? See, out of all the family that I want to be from Rimuru, Rimuru's just God. Like, it's... Well... So, I've read, like, a lot of the light novels of reincarnated slime. It feels like Rimuru just doesn't face a challenge whatsoever. Like, I guess there are a few times where it's like a very, very minor setback, but he's always like, "Ooh, I can make magical swords out of my stomach. Ooh, I know this healing spell. I can do it instantly. Ooh, I can analyze this object and find out instantly how to do it." It's like, I would rather the protagonist struggle with stuff. That's not really the point. It's more, Slime Tensei is more kingdom builder. You're rushing in headfirst into battle and dying. Is that true? It does. It is very easy. What if you're born into Stephen Hawking but without the intelligence? Lots of people are born like that. It's... As someone who has worked with, high maintenance, people with disability, it is... It can be... Because it's a spectrum where sometimes all they can do is say their own name. Or there was this one guy I worked with where he would just laugh and wave his arms around. It's... We're still on episode 1, Diag. We've been talking a lot about this. Like, it's... I don't know what to say about it. People like that exist, and it's just better to make life comfortable for them, where they can live out their lives happily. Well, oh, Fireblood. We're learning how to read right now. And he's scratching his butt. Lilia is the goat, and she should have drowned this baby in a bathtub. Fun. Get into magic circles. Those seem cool. The mainstream. You got your boating license online? Let's go! This is kind of related to it, but I kind of want to become a licensed pastor. From the Church of Dudism. So I can legally marry people. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, SpongeBob would be very proud. It took him a while. Oh, I was gonna say... Go on your vacation, your uncle bought a jet ski? Well, you better use that to its full capabilities. In worlds like this, a lot of times a gripe that people have is like, oh, what, this person, the main character got their power only based on their genes. Like, just based on their parentage. Hey, Taiga, I know, I dropped this anime like a year ago. It's also so crazy. But we're back. Yeah, a complaint I see is that, like, people get powers based on their parentage. But I do think that can serve to, it can serve to show the unfairness of a world. Like, someone whose parents are peasants aren't going to have the same strength child as someone whose parents are, like, the highest tier adventurers, you know? And it can really serve to show how unfair a world is, and it's like class structure and how things are actually, you know, the upper classes, the more wealthy people can lord themselves above others because they have the power to. It can serve as symbolism for the world we live in today. How do you do all your hairpins? How do you make sure each one is semi-simple the way you copy them? I always wondered. Mushoku Tensei transparent logo Google. Mushoku Tensei transparent logo. Does that make sense anyway? If you're living in a world, it makes sense that lines where you get social abilities become leading bonuses. Boja. Like, as well, a peasant boy who's used a pitchfork to shovel hay isn't going to have the same combat ability as the son of a noble who's been coached since birth in swordsmanship. It's just the way things work, you know? Like, some people are born more athletic than others. Some people are born more intelligent than others, I'd say. People like to say that, you know, everyone's born equal, but that's not true. Like, talking about symbolism, just the Kingdom of Heaven. Isn't the Kingdom of Heaven China? Or is that the Mandate of Heaven? Hello, Snowy Fox, I am indeed a dork. Yeah, because I always remember that story of that one, like, 10-year-old Indian child who pretty much revolutionized mathematics. Like, the second he got his hands on a math textbook. And, like, we all know that geniuses happen, right? Like, I think I ain't the smartest tool in the shed. Have a good look, Bellamy. Would you? Alright. Oh god, I wonder how long it's gonna take us to finish one episode. Alright, magic is failing. Let's go! Fail, Rodius, fail! He's not doing it with power in his voice. What? He did it first try. Albert Einstein, Oppen Gangnam Style. Quality's an idealistic myth. But if quality would be all the same, we're all different abilities. The only thing we're equal in is all being human. For now, I'm going to be a cyborg eventually. But somehow both Einstein and Oppenheimer cheated on their wives. What a crazy coincidence. Yeah. I hope they expand more on the power system later on. I think that would be very interesting. Did he wet himself? It looks like he wet himself. Yep, I'm getting assimilated into the horde. Oh, he's getting tired. His mana's going down. We have a metal arm. Well, robot brain. Robot brain. Maybe not a brain entirely, but definitely enhanced. Oh, look at those. He's just putting them in there. We're cyberpunking it. Listen, our brains are the only thing that still need to evolve. Our institutions have evolved, our technology has evolved, our brains are still the same. And we are limited by them. I'm not going to get cyberpsychosis. Someone's going to connect Bluetooth to my brain and start playing, funny monkey videos. Automating magic. Imagine an automation game, but it's just like magic circles and such. Different types of magic in a world I think are pretty cool. Again and again in my head. The devil Laplas. Laplas blood... Laplas from Hololive? Oh my... You guys see that armpit? I cringe whenever I see these things. I remember watching movies with my parents and then goob scenes come on and they're just like, it's so awkward. Yeah, Fireblood, but what I mean is like, it's not advancing quickly enough. Like, look how fast technology is going. What's going on? Leave it to your imagination. I'm so glad you can't hear this right now. Okay. Cap on magic power. That's probably a good idea. Increase as you grow up. Yeah, that could happen. Yeah, doing something at an early age, like playing violin. You know, watch yourself real quick. Cool it, Stinky. Train yourself, Goober. We just need to pollute the earth and our brains get bigger. Why would I ban you for that? Wait, Fireblood, you are the silliest goose that I've ever ghosted. Oof. Uh-oh. Did you just pelt his father? Did you do that on purpose? You little jerk. Rudius is a little jerk. We've been banned for less. Create, set size, set fire speed, activate. Okay, they're explaining the spell thing in the first episode. I was the firing speed, so it didn't go anywhere. Interesting. Hey. Oh, is he gonna try to do fire magic? No, wait. Tori, you've watched this before. Shush, Tori. Supple. Why did they say supple? Oh god, this is not gonna be good. He's casting a big old spell. Splash flow. Oh god, this is not gonna be good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Just launched an ICBM. G-Bus. Aina, welcome to the stream. We are watching the worst anime right now. And we're also not getting copyright struck. And we're also actually doing a reaction rather than just like saying, "Wow, this is cool, guys. This is awesome, guys. This is, guys, that guy's a hat, guys." So the story is, I dropped this anime like a year ago because I hated it. This is, look at the title of the stream. Look at the title of the stream behind it. A Mushoku Tensei hater watches Mushoku Tensei. And we are, you can see the time on the episode in the top right corner. Or is that top left? I don't remember. Thank you very much, Arch. And thank you for the follow. Scythe. Aina, what were you doing? What were you doing, Aina? What video game were you playing? What goober were you saying? Oh, wait, this is cool. You mean the dancing goobers? Me? The subtitle area? You're chatting up and some Fall Guys going on? Sounds like a blast. This guy's being a degenerate. He is. Watch what it's called. I got reincarnated as a normal person. It was not that great. I don't think it would be. Fall Guys is pretty fun. I remember playing it a while ago, but I haven't played it since. It was fun. I've seen level 999 Yamada anime. Did the manga like 5 times over. What episode are you on? Alright, Scythe. Look at the stream time. What episode do you think you're on? Right, guess. Need some nummies? Alright, Ahina. You have a very good night. Have a very good nummies. Yep. Episode 3. We are in episode 1. 14 minutes into episode 1. You don't watch much anime, so the only thing you got annoyed and not dropped with Konosuba, never got was episode 3. It was really bad, you drop it immediately. Konosuba, it's a very comedy thing, so if you were looking for like actual sword and sorcery stuff, that's probably not where you're going to be looking for it. We have been talking a lot, okay? And Amistad, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Look at that smile, my god. She grinned. I wish Rudius was sent off to an Inquisition. Can we get some fan art of Rudius being burned at the stake? The Android smile. Found the characters obnoxious? Yeah. I had a magic tutor. It's a guy! If it's about you be a swordsman. Yes, the classic trope I mentioned earlier. Lilia is just... Ay. You love the animation and the way the spell looked, though? The animation is generally praised. Yeah, the coming of age story of a 40-year-old man. This is what this is. That is me. That's a very nice sound. I like that sound. Okay. Oh, this is Roxy, right? Oh, here's the next... The next perverted action is about to start. Magic tutor, let's do it. She's secretly 1,000 years old, right? Or something like that. Next freaky scene's coming. What is with that comment? What is with that comment? Any Mushoku Tensei fans care to explain? Why? No, he's not a prude, he's a child predator. Here we go. Oh, God. The stake is coming closer, Rudius. Based on your reaction, you feel like you hate this one? Not going on the list? I wouldn't recommend it for you, Imperial Cavalier. I don't know if you want this. Is there a plot point, a plot twist character development? This is the first 60 minutes of the first episode. I am the early broomer. You just realize you never know what prude meant? Someone who isn't a fan of goobing activities. Like they don't want it being brought up around them. They don't want to try things beyond vanilla. That's what people use to pressure someone into doing something outside of their comfort zone. I thought a child like you. Like you ate nothing. My little Rudy's amazing. Oh my gosh. We're doing it outside. He's a shut-in neat. Yeah. What do you think the plot twist would be? If, like, the end of episode 1, Rudy is just like, you get kicks in the head by a horse, and he loses all of his degenerate traits. I think that would be an amazing plot twist and would make this story incredibly enjoyable. Effectively, I'd probably be cuter approved by most Modern standards have gotten out of control. 3 broad types of magic: attack magic, healing magic, and summoning magic. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, sacred, royal, imperial, and divine. I did not hype it up. Need magical power. What is this? What is this guy doing? He's shaking. He's shaking like a dog. What's up, little bro? Whoa. What happened there? Video just glitched out for a second. Okay. I'm showing an incantation. I did not hype it up. Shush yourself. Water. Water ball. Water ball. I did not say this was Imagine, like, on your family estate, you've been growing these little trees for generations, And then one day some mage comes and just slices one down. For just like an example for your child. I think you'd be very upset. I would be very upset. I love the little dancing. I added it for little distraction. Yeah, you see that? You see that? Miss, my mom worked hard to raise that tree. I think she'll get mad. Mm-hmm. Don't touch my stuff. Oh, she's gonna put it back together again. Interesting. That's very cool. Alright. Maybe if they fixed it. So here, that specific line. How you doing with the surgery recovery? Pretty much fully recovered. That's why my range of voice is so good. After the touch-up I had, I am gaming. I am entirely good and entirely chill. I'm all better. I sounded a good bit better. Better sound quality, I hope. Okay, look at this. Little praise goes right to her head. So Rudius right now, he said that he thought she was around middle school age, right? And right now what he's doing is he's attempting to manipulate her, right? This is what they do. Like, Alien meets Predator. They try to ingratiate themselves with their prey. Like, by doing things like this. The alien's greatest foe. You're taboo. Roxy. Could be important. Heady shot number 2. Awesome. Take another sip. Kabojabu. He skips it. He's a talent. He's a talented individual. He's an amazing power that makes experts around him. Experts around him tremble. And now he's gonna blame it on her. What did I say? I don't know. Yes. Hikikomori. And he's treating this world like a dating game. I saw her on the bottom, she looks uncomfortably young. Uncontrollably young. Yep. And Rudius is saying, you didn't screw up, miss, you gained experience. A line from an R+18 dating sim, apparently. Is now 0404. Alright, have a very good night, Cavalier. Have very good sleep. Enjoy your weapons in combat. Thank you for coming. I hate this character already. She should smack him to death. Burn him at the stake. Destroy the child. Flick him on the forehead. Alright, that's good enough for me. Just a blank. Just a blank look. What's going on here? But you're the magic teacher, what? Silly. Foolish. But you. That feast would cost a peasant like 2 years worth of wages if they were paid to get. Oh, yeah, see that pecan pie? Ay. See, that kind of stuff is just. It shows the inequality in this world. There's the economic inequality. I wonder what Rudius is gonna do about it. Do you guys think that Rudius is going to try to change the world for the better? What do you think? What do you think? Alright. Well, that is the end of episode 1. It only took us, an hour and 5 minutes. Let's go through it again. So we see at the beginning that Rudius died, trying to save 2 high schoolers from a truck, hit by the truck. I'd say binge it. I mean, but I'm kind of glad that it took this long, because I think all if not most of our conversations were directly linked to these episodes, right? Like, we paused every once and again. We prefer to act. I feel so sorry for Lilia. Zenith and Paul are his parents. They're both retired adventurers. Retired at the age of 24. That is crazy. He starts to learn magic from some old books, right? Don't you quack at me. I thought I got pretty insightful commentary. He does this by casting like water spells. He ups his mana, kinda, by doing it every day. He learns the rules, like you have to give different qualifiers for a spell. And then he does a massive spell, and his parents find out about it. I'm just giving a summary for the episode. Quiet, you. So they hire a tutor, Roxy, who looks like a middle school girl, and Rudius immediately tries to groom her, right? You can see here that he's uncomfortable at being outside, since he was hikikomori meat. She doesn't think it's worth her time, because most people just aren't that skilled in magic. Oh, wait, yeah. Most important thing. Rudius can cast spells without needing to utter an incantation beforehand. That's probably his natural talent. Roxy discovered this and agrees. Straight. The feast and his life begins. I mean, for me at least, it feels like Lolicon... Blah! Lolicon is equivalent to furry. Like, they're characters with exaggerated proportions that don't particularly look like the real life counterparts. It's weird. Yes, probably. Furcon, Lolicon. Okay. I don't know, maybe that's a false equivalency, but that's kind of the way I see it. Alright. That is episode 1 done. That is a bit... Look at the eyelashes on that horse. Okay, anyways. On to episode 2. Let's begin. Geek fiction? I don't know about that. They're at a funeral for 2 people. There's a missing seat. Someone not saying that. I'm assuming that's Rudius, and he's goobing his stuff. So he missed 2 people's. I'm assuming his parents, since I saw a man and a woman. Oh my god. They have a baseball bat? I think I'm gonna delete that Master Touch of Dragon Blood. Being 50 when they first meet. Oh, the elf is actually 50 years old. That means that they age differently developmentally. Stop it. This is Katakawa? Oh god, you better not show up in the Sky Quartet. Please don't. What I do to deserve this? You did what you did. You lived. Why would you stand in the middle of the road? Wah. Watch out! Wahoo! He's playing with dolls. Maybe if it was with earth magic. That seems like pretty good training. That'd be so cool if I could make stuff out of earth magic. Oh, it just deletes them all. Okay. They're saying something. No. No. Oh, I forgot about this scene. Oh, God. I hate Rudius so much. I hate him. I hate Rudius so much. Oh, good lord, I hate him. No, you don't. You don't have any decency. See, at what he thinks is a middle schooler. Oh. The Mushoku Tensei hate train is not going down. Let me tell you that. I'm gonna take another drink. She don't deserve this, man. Describe in detail? I'm not describing detail. Stop doing that. Oh my god. Stop it. I'm taking another drink. A little drag. If you want to lurk in any stream, don't lurk in this one. Stretchy. She's a demon. And posture. Wow. You're just so tiny. The Superd. That is a dumb name for demons. 5 centuries ago, they killed everyone in the world. Lapless darkness. Yes, my dark. Oh, the 2012 is this. This is the best I can do to not get copyright struck. Yes, it is also a harem anime. Do you think that's surprising? They got goobed. I've been warned by them as a child. That's the ring. Stop that. Or the grudge, I forget. I will absolutely go someone who looks like that. Or he's just gonna go, yippee! See, and now he's flattering her. Ugh. I like you! Shut up. 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 Those nice guy skills make me want to kick him in the face. Yeah, I'm just sad. Do people really think this is like a romance? Don't. No. No. God, that's... I thought that was gonna be much worse than it was. When's the muscly beast woman get here? Oh good, more power for this awful thing. Slash. So it's going to show that he has no talent. Whoosh, then slash. I know, there is a muscular one. Only the funny people. I will magic you up a magic. Woohoo! Yeah, but your clothes are going to be totally soaked. What? Oh, is this where he meets Sophie and immediately tries to molest? Did they pull out guns? What was that? No, those are cell phones. Oh god. Just looked like they pulled out Glocks, and I knew it was like a hallucination or something, but like... I mean, you shouldn't do this to someone, but like, he's literally a child. Like, I'm sorry you were bullied I'm sorry you were bullied at school, kid. Just like, don't do that to children, maybe. Yeah, pull out the blicky. Can you believe there are 22 more episodes of this? And that's just in the first season. Oh, I bet you are, you little freak. You freak. You freak of nature. Far to the north, in the country of Borth. It's very cold and it's covered in deep snow. Of course, there's always a University of Magic. Magical theory. Oh, I thought Rudy's would love the word school because there's a bunch of children there. Multiracial, very cool. Keep walking the path of magic. Renoa. Go to the Sinaloa cartel, Rudy. Put on this collar, Rudius. No, you're like Master Roshi from Dragon Ball. She's literally Master Roshi. Magical Mechanica! Nope, she can't do it. She can't. Unfortunate. No custom of celebrating birthdays. Interesting. Throwing a big party for every 5th birthday. Interesting. Never see this again. You're gonna be missing a lot of streams. You're an adult at 15. Oh, good lord. Happy birthday, Goobies. Yeah, it's been a good while. Oh! You just ate a sword? What? He's just gonna die immediately? As long as you kind of come out punctured. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, son. Well, he gets a sword before I do. Come on. He's gonna break it. Must carry a sword inside his heart, son. And prepared for those to defend who is dear to you. But you have a wife and kids of your own someday. Oh, beautiful. Just because you know a little bit of magic. You can get fisticuffs magic. What? I made you a cake. Oh, his father's not gonna be happy that he's so excited to receive that. Man. You going fishing? You going to go feed the fish? Yeah, see, Paul's not the biggest fan of that. I want you to shove this right. Magic stone. Interesting. I'm assuming this isn't very entertaining to watch. So I should probably... You notice how the stream was an hour late because I could not figure out for the life of me how to get VLC working with OBS. Because like I've seen so many other channels use VLC to react to stuff, but they all have like a ton of really cool and neat stuff that I do not in fact have, which would be really useful for me. So I need to figure that out. Shisha! You don't have to call me that. Stop! 4 types of magic. Oh, he's very conceited, don't you worry. Master? No, very little left. Pretty. 2 episodes he graduates. I'm gonna have to graduate after this. The evil. It sounds like a skill issue, honestly. Dude, I am not a socialite. Like, listen. I'm not a socialite. I'm very socially awkward and very nervous about talking to people. I don't like going outside a lot. I spend most of my time in my room. But like, I've never once felt the urge to do it with children. Like, just exercise a bit, man. Like, take 1 step outside, then 2, then 3, then 4. It's a gradual thing. You just have to do it. Eventually, it'll work. I'm so weak. Caravaggio. Let's get horses. Horses are terrifying. Do you see that guy's teeth? Daisy. Wow. Once you get on, it'll stop being scary. I may be a goobadoo. That horse is with you. It could just like one chomp anything. Is that a 3D render of it? Kinda looks like it. It's acceptable for, I think, for animes to use like 3D renders if it's like a far off shot. That definitely looks like a 3D render. That's not a 3D render. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I don't like people looking at me. What? People aren't all evil? Maybe I shouldn't do the children. Yeah, nobody cares about you, Rudius. Can't believe this. Oh, you were afraid of Rudius. That's why. Look at him stomping. Yeah, maybe because he actually went outside. At all. Yet, I get that he's trauma due to it, but like, it's Never trying a new thing, ever in your life. Or never trying to get better at something you're bad at. It's Kring. Sacred level. Divine magic. I will destroy the entirety of Goobadoob. That's a dangerous spell. It's like it's a tsunamido. Tsunamido. It's a tomato. You saw the one toothbrush scene? You know? From Penguins in Madagascar? You hate yourself now? Think about a savage blessing. Or is the one with the British thing? It was like, I know how to brush my teeth. Rain. Cumulonimbus. I don't think casting that spell twice in the same place would be a good idea. And you just killed your horse. Good job. My god. Imagine being that negligent. Jeebus. He's gonna call down the lightning and it's gonna vaporize her panties. Ay. Do it, Stinky. I thought you didn't have to do the incantation. Interesting. So the magic is following. Didn't he get swept away the last time? Yeah, he got swept away last time. You cannot keep your footing on wet grass. And Maelstrom wins. Ay. This sure is something. There's nothing more I can teach you, my child. Is this something else? Is it the Mexican thing, or it's like a cartel video, but instead of doing something, it's like a parody where they just brush the girl's teeth? Hello, Shakara. Sacred level water mage. Gamer. Meow meow. Dance. Dance revolution. Dunk song. Okay, so next episode is Sylphie. You don't have to leave, Roxy. Please. Trying to travel the world. It's my gap year. Sorry about that. Yeah, David. Really? Interesting. Yeah, it's stuff like this, the power fantasies. Like, overcoming the master within 5 seconds. I thought she was gonna flick him on the forehead again. Will kill you the second you look at someone's panties. Thank you. Flick his forehead. Flick his forehead. Oh. This is so sad, guys. Can we get 2 likes? This is so sad. I have lost it. Listen. Without people to talk to in chat, I am incapable of making commentary on my own. This was a very base episode. It felt like just a classic training arc. Apart from like the being outside stuff and bullying that he went through. There's like trauma is carrying. Yeah, there's trauma. I should kick you in the face again. I should know you had trauma. Like being forced to watch this? I'm forcing myself to watch it. As young as she is, oh. Oh my god. See, that's the thing. Usually, you'd hear people say like, you shouldn't have a character arc in 2 episodes. You know, you gotta wait. You gotta watch until episode 372 for the character to have an arc. But in this, sure, he just still. When was the last time? It was like 10 minutes. The last time he did something perverted. Oh my god, we went more than half the episode without Rudius doing something perverted. See, we had a good 15-minute run where he didn't do anything degenerate or perverted. And it's like, oh, you just stole Roxy's panties. It's like... God. So what I meant to do last episode was, once I do this... Video. I'm fine with, doing the full thing. Because, like... You can show like still frames, right? You can show still frames, you just can't show like the full stuff. I forgot to do this last episode. But yeah, I just feel like that was just not a good way to do that character arc. Like, it is fine to have a character not be a good person, I think. It's fine to have a character with trauma, you know? Like... due to being bullied at school, you know, he's an introverted neat, right? Like... But... and in some part, his trauma is body-related, due to him being shamed in this way. But it's like... yeah, don't worry, it's important. Oh, I feel like they did so well up to that point. With him being like, oh yeah, him actually being forced to confront his fears. Wait, you just realized he's a small boy? You just realized that? I guess because it didn't show you any of it. Yeah. Like... can't believe this, man. It is truly. We're just goobin, man. Ugh. It's like, why would they even do this? Okay. Wait, let me get my thoughts in order. So, start of the episode. We get to see why he dies. We see him practicing magic. He's being a pervert again. What do you mean barely disguised? It's not disguised whatsoever. Hello, SoCal Sam. Thank you for the water up in the posture. Hand stretching. The Holy Grail. Wait, 2 water ups. Don't bonk me. Nothing I'm saying is wrong here. He does his usual bird stuff, blah 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 blah. We used to know about demons, some scary ones. And then Rudius kind of confronts his inner demons, you know? He's like, I've had this trauma, and I don't think I have the mental strength to confront it. I see everyone as being potentially a bully to me due to my past experiences. But then, for the final exam, Roxy takes him out. Oh yeah, his birthday as well. Where we see Paul and Zenith kind of being a bit combative, and Paul being a bit upset that Zenith is taking up so much of his attention. Yeah, Roxy takes him out. He gets to realize that Roxy has gotten to know people over the years, and that they don't care about him. They're not laughing at him or nothing. Like, then Roxy just fries her horse, and Rudius completes his training. And then that dumb scene happens. There's like a tearful goodbye, a respect of one another, despite his earlier degenerativeness. And then it's like, I stole her panties, I never gave them back. Just feels like they'd ruined a good moment with a dumb, pervert character joke. Okay. Next episode. Baju. Yeah, so far, I feel like this author has a lot of good ideas, but rather than executing them in a way that would show Rudy's progression in character, like, as I said at the beginning, a lot of times people will be like, oh, you can't expect an arc over an episode, but we just saw how hard Rudy arced in just this one singular episode. Like, overcoming his fear, beginning to embrace the outside world. Yeah, it's serious moments that get ruined by comedy, by an attempt at comedy, are just like, it's so annoying, man. One episode can make a difference. That is what I think too. Any of you guys have any opinions? Mr. Mike, I know we heard from you. I know there are a lot of people lurking, but I know we have some fans in here. And I'm not saying that you should feel bad or nothing for having your opinion. This is just what I'm thinking after watching 2 episodes, you know? I am not the authority on Mushoku Tensei. And you're free to like it however you like it, you know? Yabba yabba do. Alright, episode 3. Frick you. Frick you. God, it sounds... God, his voice sounds so much worse in the dub. Oh, God. I hate it. I hate it. It's just gonna be the underwear again. God. Okay. Okay. Didn't make the pervert joke again. Oh, no, here it is. I hate this so much. I feel like every single, like, major piece of media has been trying to do this, or trying to replicate this for the past, like, 10 years. Like, let's say, like, Marvel is mandatory at this part. Like, a character, like, lose their entire family, and then the witty, like, some witty sidekick can come in the back and say, that was awkward. And it's like, just stop it. You're undercutting your own emotional scenes. Your power went out, so you can take this as a sign you should go sleep. I'm so sorry, Bellamy. I appreciate you for coming to stream. I appreciate you. And you should also probably sleep. Good night very much, Bellamy. Thank you for coming by. Thank you. Meow. Why guy, you're here. Currently, we are on 26 seconds, episode 3 of Mushoku Tensei. As you can see in the title. It came back, we still taking sound. Good night, Bellamy. Good night. Yeah. That's my quippage. Quips. Ever since Marvel started doing it, and like Iron Man and the Avengers, just every single thing, even Marvel itself has just like, it's been eating itself alive. Why are you dancing? I'm just sitting back in my chair. 10 out of 10 anime. It's just not. It just ruined a character moment with an attempt at comedy that fell flat. Mushoku Tensei just undercut itself. Thor Love and Thunder? Yes! Oh my god, look, Thor Love and Thunder was just the worst ever. Not the worst ever, but it just wasn't a good movie. Even Chris Hemsworth said it wasn't Thor. Look at this girl clapping. We're on pace to do 3 episodes to stream, which is not good. Okay, we'll watch this on Discord maybe. All right. I just didn't put it on Discord because like nobody was there. 9.5 yourself. Waiting on. Anime/media, let's do it. I'm gonna deafen myself too. Because I don't want you saying swear words or slurs while I'm streaming. Let's see, share your screen. Mushoku Tensei. 720. Okay, I did something like this recently, made a contract. I don't think I'm big enough to make a contract like that. Alright. So guys, I'm in my Discord right now, and the anime/media category. And if you want to come over and watch the unedited footage with me, you are more than welcome to. Yeah, the swear word is goober. That's what I use as a swear word. Would you? Alrighty. Oh, here's the specific channel link. Would you? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let's get back into it. It's finally going outside. This is the good part of the character arc. Healthy and charming. I can do that with my face. Eldest son. Otaku's house? What? Yeah. Well, that was the whole arc. Alright, Drag. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you very much. Girlfriend or two? A woman who can measure up to mother. That is a very strange thing to say. Okay, this is the Sophie episode. I know, Daddy. Just for showing off to girls. Nope, completely right. Protecting the weak. I haven't seen much of him protecting the weak around here. Rudy's preys on the weak. Skedaddling is the best move to pull off. Okay. I need to stay by my mic because the audio quality is going to suffer. Oh, is this the opening? I like the flutes in the backgrounds of this type of anime opening style. Oh wait, is it not? No, we still haven't gotten the opening yet. Oh, is there not an opening? Is it just like music played over footage? Interesting. Look at him walking. That smug little walk of his. It's a big old tree. I want to grow a tree like that. I think that'd be very cool. On a plot of land that nobody could cut down for 1 billion years. Show no freebin. Ba. Eat the mushroom, Rudius. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I want Rudius to start eating random mushrooms off of the ground. I think that would be the best way to go about it. Yeah, did you ever hear wheels, Rudius? That was reincarnation. So they're just putting it over footage. Okay. Yeah, outside doesn't scare me. Eat it! Is he calling the panties a holy relic? That's so gross. God almighty. And here comes Rudy's Protector of the Weak arc. And turn yourself into a mushroom. Oh, this is bullying. Oh no. Let me ingratiate myself with this child. Oh no, not a rock. Oh. It just kills them. Didn't that have like the power? Didn't that spell have the power to like cut down a tree? It's so cringe. You're a loser. I am a magician. This is lame, let's go. Nobody says that. Nobody says that. Oh, oh, a gentle child for me to... God almighty. The silence is deafening. Not for you guys, you have the BGM. For me, it's just pure silence. What are you doing in your VC by your lonesome? Get over here. You get to watch this too. Rudius is the worstiest. It's a child. She boils her skin off. Emerald green hair with a red gem. Well, does she have a red gem on her forehead? Mm-hmm. Going for a sec? Welcome in. Hello, King Cobbler. I know the time between it is nutty. I don't get to control the latency on Twitch. I should fight back. Oh. Yeah, it's 5 seconds behind usually. Say Rudius, I hear you like I'm young. That'll be the best. Kendrick should make a diss track on Rudius. Product of cheating. There you go. There's the answer. Why is the show being blocked? Because I don't want it to be copyright struck. What do you think? You silly goose. Yo, we watching anime. That's what we watching. I'm always Sean. No, he isn't. He's a 40-year-old man living in a child's body, with the life experience of a 40-year-old man. It's not a fair power dynamic. Doesn't count anymore. Blah. This is very boring 4, isn't it? Then join the VC. My god. Visual chores. Yeah, that's the only thought in his head. My god. Where is Sylphie? Sylphie, right? Sylph. Perfectly timed gust of wind. Ay, ay, ay. You know, I would not mind this so much if Rudius weren't constantly chasing tail. Because I know that he's going to treat her as just an object. To put his intentions onto. Ay, ay, ay. Do you know magic? Use the death spell. It's just this episode. You're watching the whole series. This is episode 3 right now. Open to watch the whole series. On a scale from 1 to 10, you're being cringe. Why are you upset? Did you miss lessons? I hate him so much. Oh god. This is... But yes, because he was a child. Because he never tried to do anything. He never tried to form a romantic relationship. He never tried to even have a friend. Oh, it's someone being cringe in the YouTube chat. No, I don't. You punched little Samo. Yeah, apparently they're still talking about it. Is he gonna slap him? Then just say it outright. Oh, he's standing up. He's gonna show him his place. Yeah, there he goes. He cast a death spell on him. Rudius is... This is every child's dream. I'm gonna say, you know what? You're wrong. I say so. How many episodes have you watched where we dropped before? Like 7 or 8. I dropped it around the red-haired child because he was being awful. He's definitely hurt. Never apologize. And here's what happened. They're treating him as a straw man. Like, words go in the correct order in my brain right now. They make him lash out angrily, and then Rudius can be the smart child. You see, no excuses. Yeah, he's putting his father in his place. What? They were doing that? Oh my god, I never meant to do that. Oh, he's really talking back to him. Oh. I'm speechless. I can't talk. Paul's gonna hit him again. I didn't spend 20 years talking my way through unwinnable fights, unwinnable arguments for nothing. Have you considered maybe that's why you had no friends and never went outside? Because you BS'd your way into never forcing yourself to be challenged? I'm completely in the right this time. Oh, I'm so sorry, son. I was wrong. Tell me, son. Tell me how I was wrong. Yeah, choose whip belts. I'm gonna wet you with. How did it end up this way? How could I be such a fool? Yeah, because Rudius never had anyone push him. Like, dimensions pregnant. Like, I feel like it's just. They're presenting this as a sort of oh, he's so much smarter than everyone else. He's so much more principled. But like, his family were such pushovers to have not forced him out of the house for 20 years. Like, my God. Like, last episode we saw a scene of like an older person, I'm assuming his father before he died, saying, "You can do it, Rudius. You can. I believe in you. We'll help you all the way. You just need to take one step outside." And he's like, "Shut up." It's like, yes, I don't like characters who even try. No, you know what? I don't think his family was good for him. Because it's the bigotry of low expectations. Let's say a child struggles at reading. Well, I guess then we never have to teach that child to read. You know, just because Rudy's a horribly written character, trying to make him a character redeemed because it failed. I wouldn't mind these things so much if the author presented them as wrong and didn't try to make Rudius the moral core of the story. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, do tell him to get rid of the house. Get it out of the house. Never thought of that way? You're right, Tori. Why should they read when you have a hard time learning it? It's hard the natural ideas. That's the bigotry of low expectations. This series is making my mind go into the gutter. Oh God. I'm not gonna say what I think I saw. He isn't Mary Sue. Those are naked children. Oh, I don't know, that pants on. I mean, in the way that he has a natural talent that makes him better than everyone else. Means he never truly learns his action. He acts for form and then does more. That is exactly what I said at the end of episode 2. He has this whole arc of gaining a respect for Roxy, for overcoming his fear of going outside. And then at the end of the episode, it's like, Roxy's holy panties, holy relic. It completely undermines the entire arc he went through that episode. Uh-oh. Not even joking about it in front of him. It might get better, guys. It might get better. What episode did you drop it at, Taiga? Oh, look, here's Selfie. The first piece of harem. The first member of the harem we see. It will love Rudius no matter what he does, for any reason. Reason you dropped at the newest season? Because he kept making him do bad stuff, to the point you couldn't continue watching? Yeah. Ice magic, that is very cool. Very little belief. Odds man is limited. But the warm water. The fire and water magic. Man. It spies all over the fingers. You're off current. Wait the long haul to give him time to learn, but he didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen, but we'll see, you know. Maybe he gets better. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe. Perhaps. Perby. Oh, I'm also going to be making the Mushoku Tensei review series, just like I did with Freerun. I think it's the best way to do it, because I'm watching each episode on stream, so it gives me more time to do stuff. I watch it as like regular speed. I digest it bit by bit. I talk with you guys, so it's best for me. Then when I write the script, I rewatch it at like 2 times speed. Because I already understand it, I just need to go to the basics again. Oh. Do something do I feel? Wait. So... Sylphie was... She made ice magic, right? Which is water plus cold, right? Why did Rudius have to do the, like, add water and fire instead of just adding water and heat? That seems weird to me. Like, I think the magic system's pretty decent so far, I think. Better explained than most other isekais. Like, why couldn't Rudius apply heat directly to the ball? Like, oh, like one of the, what is it called? One of the variables in his spells. Because you know how he said in the first episode, each spell has like, you know, a size, a speed, blah blah blah. Why couldn't he just add heat as one of the variables to the water magic? Would you? Oh. So she just did it without an incantation? What? Okay, so a skill is apparently not that rare. Oof. Take that. You're gonna jump off a cliff? Frolicking a field. How wholesome. I wonder what's going to happen next. Oh boy. Childhood friend was a girl. I'm guessing you never kept touch. You see, Rudius. This is the thing with Rudius. He's like, oh, I could have had a chance with the girl before she got married. Like, no, you couldn't, because you treat every single woman in your life like an object to be used. Like, the only thought he has about his childhood friend is pleasuring himself to thoughts of her. Like, treat people as more than objects, and maybe you'll have a chance to have a greater relationship with them. Oh yeah. This Rudius guy. Oh, is so we gonna get like money or something, and that's when it happens, or I can't remember exactly how it happens. And friend. Young master and friend. Oh, here's the bath scene. Oh god. Uncomfortable. This is. I just saw PP on screen, so I'm gonna just real quick remove that entirely. Let me just that visible. it shouldn't be visible. Let me just scrub the head a little bit to make sure you can't see anything. Okay, that's... Rudius forcibly strips a child of her clothing. That's what you need to know for this. See, it scenes like this that just make me uncomfortable, you know? Because it's like, oh, you know, he thought that Sylphie was a boy. It's actually like, it is so incredibly uncomfortable to see a 40-year-old man forcibly taking off the clothing of a child. That's just not... It's just so uncomfortable, man. I'm skipping this back scene. I'm skipping this. Okay. After that, Paul and Rudius... Yeah, she said no during it. And Rudius just ignored it completely. Because our protagonist can't, like, consent. No, that would make for a fun isekai anime. Womanizing runs in the family. And he certainly does inherit it. Oh, God. Oh, boy. No, like... A 40-year-old man who does not understand consent and says sorry. Yeah, so that scene right there is supposed to show that, you know, sorry doesn't fix everything, you know, it's... You can't fix everything with sorry. Even Rudius doesn't get his way sometimes. But then, like, a couple of episodes later, she's like, Rudius, I'm in love with you, please add me to your harem. It's consequences without consequences. And that's a big reason why I dropped this show as well. Much earlier than you, though. Like... It's like BoJack Horseman. If BoJack was never really punished for any of his actions and got rewarded instead, and was given more power than ever before, and that's... Okay. I'm coming into the show with a bad mindset again, which is... I specifically said I didn't want to do. The title specifically said Mushoku Tensei hater, but I try. Women like men's strengths, but they like our weaknesses too. I just remembered why I don't like Paul. Good lord. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh. If anyone ever cheated on me, I would just dump them in an instant. No forgiveness, no second chances, just gone. if they don't respect me enough to love me, then they're just gone. I don't need them in my life. Oh boy, let's see how this goes. I don't remember this part. And she's gonna be like, Rudy, I love you. Rudy, I love you, Rudy. Repeating theme in the show and the reason why you hate it, yeah. God almighty. See, and now he's... This is what he's doing, is emotional blackmail. Oh, you don't like me anymore? Oh. Yeah. Oh. God, I just hate myself so much. And now you don't like me either. Oh. Emotional blackmail, pure and simple. Like... Oh, if you don't like me again, I'll feel really bad at, you know, it's, oh. It's doing bad things is totally fine in the world, as long as you cry, you get better. That's what I love about BoJack. Because even if you get better, even if you become a better person, the consequences of your actions don't disappear. There are no moral deserts for you to just be like, alright, well, I'm a better person now, so everything that I did in the past just goes away. And Sylvie's gonna be like, yeah, she's apologizing to him. Do you see that? See that? She's apologizing to him. And it's... Oh, God. Such a manipulator. But the show is presenting this as a moment of wholesomeness. Oh my gosh, they made up. Oh. She's not your age. You are a good 40 years older. Oh my god. It's an imbalance in experience. It's not okay. Cherish this. Oh god. Didn't teach him nothing. Episode 3, A Friend. I feel like they're going to keep doing this every episode. Rudius is going to do a bad thing. And then when it seems like Rudius is improving, they shaft all of the character development and any of the consequences he could possibly get. Okay. So, let's go over this episode. I'm being very negative. That's fine. Describe most of the show. Yeah, I thought so. Well, no, I haven't watched it yet, so I'm goobing. Side characters of the plot are inherently bad, just the MC. Alright, so we start off with Rudius going outside, going for a walk, you know? And then he sees people picking on Sylphie. So the classic bullies because of bigotry. And they're like, let's go, guys. Meet Sylphie, cleans her off, thinks she's a guy. comments about Shotokan multiple times, which, again, treating people like objects, like they're only there for your pleasure. And you actually start to become friends with Sophie. Oh. Start doing magic and such, and there's the... Where's the Roxy's panties again? God. Yeah, there's the dumb thing again. That's going to be a recurring joke, isn't it? That keeps coming back, and it's gonna be like... Alright. And then the MC totally schools his father. Because I haven't had a conversation in 20 years. But I also am great at having arguments. Yeah. And Paul hits him, and he's like, "What have I done wrong? Rudy was so right." And then the thing that confused me again, Rudius heating up water by summoning water and then summoning fire. But we see Sophie earlier making ice crystals. So she applies the cold directly to the water. So why couldn't Rudius apply the heat to the water instead of summoning fire? I don't know, I just found that weird. I might ask that question on the Mushoku Tensei Reddit. As of course I am the Redditor of all Redditors. And then the bath happens and it gets really uncomfortable really quickly. This 40-year-old man living in the body of a child strips down a child even when the child says no. And then, I liked what happened here. He said, "I'm so sorry," and then she didn't accept it. Because sorry doesn't fix everything. And you know what undercuts this really good plot of sorry doesn't fix everything? I forgive you. I'm sorry that I acted that way. Yeah, she says sorry to him. Because he non-consensually stripped her of her clothing. He is not a child, that is a 40-year-old man. And we get to see more of the womanizer that Paul is. Wait, what time is it? 28? Herm. Oh wait, I forgot that we started late. I am a little bit silly. But I think, yeah, we can fit another episode. But probably just one more. Because I want to make it better for you guys to watch. Takes only in Minecraft? I don't think so. I don't know about that. But it's definitely a big thing that I would rather just not have happened. Alright, episode 4. Episode 4. Subtitles 2. Audio 1. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Did she give birth? No, she's pregnant. Okay. fam is growing. I don't remember a child being in the story. So she's either gonna lose it, or it's just in a later episode. And if the child is in fact born, they're going to have... I think the author is going to have Rudius do things with that child. That might be being a little bit incredibly pessimistic. My humble apologies, I'm pregnant. And there it is. Good job, Paul. Good job, Paul. There's the cheating thing again. Who's the father? Yeah. And here is the... You're watching We Bear Bears after this, that's probably a good idea. Here comes the cheating. So what's about to happen reminds me of the story of... Let's see. The story of Abraham and Sarah. So, where was it? Hagar. The story of Hagar. So, Abraham's wife Sarah was initially unable to bear children. So Abraham used Hagar as a consort to conceive an heir, and that heir was Ishmael. And eventually, because Sarah didn't like that Abraham made Hagar his consort, Sarah cast Hagar out into the desert with her child. Was it with her child, or was it... Yeah, they sent the mother and son into the desert. Just to die. And that's pretty much the whole story. After that, you know, God protected them. God protected Hagar and Ishmael, and gave them plentiful stuff. And it's just like, it feels like this is what this story is going to be imitating. Like, Paul is Abraham. Zenith is Sarah. Lilia is Hagar. Rudius doesn't really have a connection. I guess Isaac, maybe? Let's get into this cringe fest real quick. Biblical illusions aside. Pathetic. No, you shouldn't. God almighty. Kill him, Zenith. You can sleep, you can see why I don't like this anime. It's fine if you don't like this anime. I can see where people like it. But I can also find things where I don't like it personally. Thank you for coming. Talk to Dragon's Blood. I appreciate you for watching, even though you like this anime. And I'm not a fan of it so far. But thank you very much. Don't wash your hands after this. Oh well, I kind of like that side of him. Just a slap? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, they're doing the thing where they don't have an intro. Right? Or is this... No, it's just a little intro blurb. Yeah. The text is overlaying. Maybe this is the intro. There's a bunch of candles and stuff. No. We're back here. Zenith is having a sit down with Lilia. He's going to force her out into the wintry wastes. Yeah. That's how I feel too. But the question here is, did Lilia do this consensually? Or did Paul force himself on her? Yeah, Paul is pathetic. I just need to make up my mind on Lilia. What will you do? After assisting you with childbirth, I plan to take my leave. And the child? Months ride south. Okay, so she's much kinder than Sarah. Yeah, imagine calling your wife honey after cheating on her. Ay, ay, ay. Perish. I want to beat Paul with a big stick or a sword. Yeah. I mean, it's like... So we still don't know whether this was consensual or not. But assuming it was. Like, imagine your best friend like aided your like partner in cheating on you. Imagine your better way of saying it, imagine your partner cheated on you with your best friend. Like, oh, they're so nice, they're so kind. All thoughts of that would just go out the window for me. Like, a friend would not do that. Because it's her job. Crash out, no tie. There's the dumb joke again. Oy. Let me repay the favor. Oh boy. I wish I had hand tracking. I would do that exact same pose that Zenith is doing right now. God almighty. Is he lying, or is this the truth? Okay, now that Rudy's is doing it, I'm assuming that it was all consensual. Like, even if someone cheats, that is miles above a non-consensual action against someone. This is... like, no matter how messed up someone is, false accusations, not good. Like, again with this thing, Paul did a bad thing, a very bad thing. But the thing that Rudy's accusing him of is much worse. And given that Lilia is probably telling the truth about it being consensual, she is now on my bleh list. Yeah, this is... okay. Paul has power over Lilia because he is her employer. Therefore, the balance of power is in his favor. But is it enough so that Lilia, being a consenting adult, also agreed to participate in adultery? I'm just like... and people are watching this and gonna be like, oh, he's so smart, this is so cool. He's totally playing them. You truly think Rudius has no sense of morals, only guilt? He does bad stuff without second thought, then gets upset when it has consequences? The author usually undermines the consequences, they don't matter? Well, so far, they've always undermined the consequences. I can't wait to see how the author undermines the consequences of this situation by the end of the episode. See, he's awful, and sometimes he feels guilt, and sometimes he just doesn't. So considering Rudius made that entire story up, and this woman she quite literally said, no, it wasn't forced, I did it. You're like a family member to me. Like, I hate everything. You can't have your cake and eat it too. But Rudius does just that. I get that it is a medieval world with different standards, right? Like, obviously after this they can't get a divorce, right? Because, well, this world might be different, but like in the medieval eras, you had to be like allowed a divorce by like the Pope or by like head officials of religion. You can handle the first 5 episodes, you get a full in season 2. I'm handling it just fine. I'm just marveling And how many people say this is a work of art? It was much more cringe. Which episode did you drop in season 2? Accusing a man of non-consensual actions, you're like, I didn't do nothing wrong, don't take it out on me. Here's the thing about Rudius doing something and then crying about it. Quite literally, after you did it. Yeah, you brought this on yourself. What? God almighty. And they do this, too. Yeah, it's the same with Roxy, they did that. God almighty. Why? Episode 23, one off current. Wait, isn't episode 23 the one right before? Naked woman. Don't show boobs, don't show boobs. Please, I don't want to get banned. Not showing areola. I might just... Okay, so the way it was making that look was... It was dumb. So the way it was making it look was that she was getting in the mood from the sounds of them, and then was washing herself, and then Paul cornered her. I'm just like... And then it's like, oh, how was seducing him? No, it's... Oh, it's completely my fault. Like... It's... Oh my god. Yes, because it is repulsive. Oh my god. What is happening? I don't know. Go back to doing meow meow. This is a terrible story full of terrible people. Yeah, Paul's an awful person, always has been. But they're making it purposefully vague for the sins of the other characters. Oh god, I hope it's not two sisters. Oh god, no. No. I don't want to even imagine what Rudy's would do with them. Oh god. Please don't. Please no. I'm going to assume that Paul is the only person in this story that has any consequences, but it's not looking like it. It cannot get any worse. You think that. You think that it cannot get any worse. But why do they look so young? Because they are young. It was like... These are like 10-year-olds right here. And those babies were like just born. What do you mean uncomfortably young? They're children. Yeah. And they just drop that casually. Just in a sentence. god. It's... They don't put any gravity on the horrible, horrible actions that the characters do. Like, Jesus. Yeah. What a good for nothing. My father forced himself on this woman. What a good for nothing. Oh, oh. Oh my god. God, how can I make it? Season 2. But despite all his faults, I respect this man. I'm going to have an aneurysm. Good lord. Oh my god. Sword God style, Water God style, and North God style. That's so interesting. Oy. This is just... Oh god, it's gonna be so awful once we get to the red-haired girl. Almost wreck. Yeah. Yeah, can they focus on world building, please? The actual good part? The jiggle physics. Oh my god. See, and he's still doing that, and Rudy's just laughing along with it. He's a 7-year-old. Paul is scum, but I can't deny that we speak the same language. Paul, equal sign, Rudius, scum. Like, I just don't... Episode 4, man. Yeah, see, mentally, I'm a 40-something. There's so many people who, like, defend all of Rudy's actions, saying, yo, he's just a child, he's the mental set. He literally says this. He literally says this. I've been losing my mind since the first episode. Good lord. Just an excuse to do weird things. Read, write, and do arithmetic. Do they have the same arithmetic system, or is it different? I'd love to see a writer invent a new arithmetic system. Okay, like you could believe your star. Oh no, he's gonna get flashbacks. Oh, okay, he didn't. So, like, for the first 3 episodes, Paul's just like a silly, goofy guy who tries to take care of Rudy's the best he can. Loves his wife. And is just a general goofball. Then starting at episode 4, he is like the worst person you have ever seen. Why is there such a sudden shift for his character? What? Like, and Rudy's just like, oh, I would never do that. Oh. Oh, I'd never be like him. Jesus. And then they look at the child. Oh my god. 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 I'm in suffering. Paul's always been a bad person? He's just like everyone on the show? Or is it reformed arc? No. Well, I just mean that, like, in the first couple of episodes, we don't see him doing any of that stuff. We just see him being, like, just being a regular father, it looks like. Like, we never see him being this awful. Like, he has the, oh, womanizing, but he never actually, we never actually see him womanizing. Beginning of the show is his reform arc. I mean, tear off your clothes again, Sophie. God. Oh, you seem kind of down. Oh. Oh, but you're so amazing, Rudius. I hate that Sophie just forgave him in an instant. And it's like... But just luckily, Rudius stumbles across a person who has never had a friend in their life. And now he gets to sink his fangs into her. Wow, a socially isolated person that Rudius gets to manipulate at will. Oh boy. Oh, this is such a sad scene. Oh, they've been such good friends. God almighty. See, she's acting like a child. Because she is a child. Oh my god. Probably not gonna make it to the end. Yeah. I think I'm going to explode before I... There, here it is. Here it is. Here is the line. We'll grow up together and I'll gradually raise her to be my ideal woman. Literally grooming. Literally the definition of grooming. My god. Oh my Christ. Yeah, he is. He is. Oh boy, here's Roxy again. I can't wait for more panty shots. Oh boy. Of course, he learns very quickly, but not as quickly as you. You can't not stoke his ego a little bit. Oh my god. I hate this so much. They're here for no reason whatsoever. God almighty. Like, I get fan service to actually sell your manga to people. But, like, it's just not good. And Oh. Oh, AMD's updating for some reason right in the middle of this. It's really Roxy. I'm super duper impressed. Oh god. It's just not a funny joke. I don't know why people think it is. A lot of times in anime, when they do like a running gag, either it's a hilarious callback or it's just a cringe thing that nobody wants. The author keeps bringing up for some reason. Oh yeah, and for some reason, everyone is cool with everything Rudius does in this anime. No matter what it is. You stop looking at those children, Rudius. You stop it. Wait, no. You want us to go to Magic University? You're being sarcastic? What I meant is that I can see why people do it, but it just doesn't add anything to the story and probably degrades it. Pay for tuition for me and my friend. Oh. We were just kicking you before, but now we're not gonna say anything against it. My goodness. This is... Right. No parental responsibilities, and there's the money. We can't pay for your little hair, remember? Mineta? Yeah, it's just... I don't like this character very much. Find me a job. What for? What do you think? Oh, I want to go into magic school. We don't have the funds to go into magic school. Then I want a job. A job? What for? It's... God almighty. I don't think that would be the best thing for Sophie. Yes, but I think it will be for me. He's so self-absorbed. God almighty. God almighty. Oh, shoot. Did I just go back? What did I just press? Gosh darn it. Back to number 4. Why is the audio off? Yes, please. Can you... What? Why'd the audio go off? There's... Oh my god, what happened? Alright, let me restart it real quick. VLC. It's dynamite. You're actually getting serious at this point? Hate can bring so many people together. Did my headphones die? I think they might have. No, they have not. Wait, yeah, they haven't. Why is sound not playing? Audio. Audio track. Japanese. Subtitle. Back to. Ah, god darn it. No sound. VLC. Tool preferences. Audio. Gosh darn it, did I just mess this up? He's gonna joke saying this is peak? I don't think you can't do it anymore? Yeah, I would not. I'll put it directly. Save. Alright. Was there a hotkey for it? I just mess up everything. But I see that. I'm a fool. So please let me go. Alright. Where are we? You had to gaslight yourself for a hot minute to think the show would eventually get better? Ah, son, you've convinced me. Yeah, that's how it be. That's how it do be. More horses, yippee. Roxy just come out of the blue and just got worse than High Guardian Spice. Oh, it's the big muscle lady. Muscle lady? Muscle lady? No. Wait, is it? It is Ghislaine, muscle lady. Female armor in video games be like. And Rudius immediately views her as an object. Norn. Ah! Yep, there's the muscle lady. With the bikini armor. Yeah, Mr. Rudius. I won't miss Rudius. Goodbye forever. How would you feel? I am beating Sophie to death. Aya! Perish. Well, now he just blocked your vision, you little fool. He's gonna beat his father somehow. Yeah. Smart move. Let's see how he does it. Yeah, I'm so sorry that you guys can't see the fight scenes right here. Remember, if you come into the Discord, you can see the full fight scenes, okay? Water God. Goober. Did he get put on the cart? And he's back up. On the road again. Muscle ladies on the road again. Uh-huh. It's an isekai, alright. You can't help but remember. Here's Muscle Lady. At least she seems pretty cool, at least from what I remember. Alright. I feel like I'm running out of commentary. So I think this will be our last reaction of the night. We will be doing the, overview at the end, though. So, let's get to it. So. Oh, what? What the frick? 0. Point. There we go. So. Yeah, started the... I can't believe all this happened in one episode. Lilia's like, I'm preggers. And he's like, I did it. Wait, no, first Zenith says she's pregnant. And he's like, yippee! Then Lilia says, I'm pregnant. And they go, Rawr! Then Paul did it. She says it was consensual. Then Rudius comes up with the thing like, oh, I heard her saying that she was goobing. But Rudius convinces her not to cast her out. Paul gets falsely accused. I guess not. Because apparently Paul just assaults people whenever he feels like it. Like, we knew he was a womanizer before, or like, he told us womanizing runs at the blood, but we never saw it. And it all just, this episode. Like, instead of a gradual, like, uncovering secrets, it's like, oh, all at once, and then he starts plainly talking about how, oh yeah, I assault people all the time, I'm literally the devil. So I just don't... And sister and half-sister fights, swordplay, no match for magic. And then he's like, yeah, I'm absolutely, I'm a 40-year-old, and I'm the same as Paul. And he is, because he's awful. Let's see. What else is going on? Sylphie forgets everything he's done for him. Like, I'm so sorry for existing, Rudians. You're so awesome and cool. Then Rudius says that he wants to groom Sylphie. Roxy sends him a letter that she's being assaulted more. Awesome. And he's like, I want to go to magic school. I want to take Sylphie with me. That wouldn't be the best thing for Sylphie. Would it be the best thing for me? Me. It's all just about him. And despite quite literally kicking him under the table, Zenith and Lilia say nothing about the Magical Academy. They see Ghislaine and Beastman. Rudius immediately sees her as an object. Rudius tries to fight Paul with magic. Says something very ominous about Sylphie. Gets put on here. And he's off to his job. And that was Mushoku Tensei. Episode 4. Well, I hope you guys at least enjoyed the dancing anime characters. I thought that was pretty fun. God. Even if I didn't like it, I can still see why people like it. It's a very interesting magic system, I'd say, although it confused me with the water and heat part. You enjoyed the shared hating? Yeah. I can see why people enjoy it for the world building. Even though, like, oh, avoid people with green hair and a red gem just came out of nowhere. And then it was like, it was used once for, like, Sylphie and then never again. We'll probably be seeing more of that. But yeah, Taiga, Mr. Mike, everyone came here. Everyone who likes Mushoku Tensei, everyone who doesn't like Mushoku Tensei. I appreciate you coming here. I do. From left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Who's your favorite dancing goober? Or 6, it could be me. Who would you like to show up for the next one? Never again? I'll see you next Monday. Hopefully I'll have a better thing to do by then. like a better system of doing it, so you guys can be more entertained. But yeah, guys, come into my Discord if you want to see it. Yeah, number 2 is busting it down. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna streaming the whole thing in my Discord, uncensored. So come in here if you want to see it. Okay? Okay. Gooby dooby doo. And everyone left. Sagerino. Okay. Well, that was Epic Sauce Boss. Yep. I see everyone who's lurking. I'm not gonna call you out though. Good night, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time here. At least, I hope you enjoyed being here, cringing and admiring all in one. Thank you all very much. Whoa. Appreciate all of you. Let's go get Drag. Do an Elden Ring. Goodbye, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Goodbye. See ya. Goodbye. Thank you all very much. Let's go.